So I made a new plush, and this is one that I've mentioned before in in the last video that I made showing the plushies, and that was 7 months ago. The thing is, I finished this plush like 5 days after that video came out, and I've improved on it, and I think that this may be the best plush that I've ever made. In that video, I said he would be a Super Saiyan Goku, and it was. I made it a Super Saiyan Goku 5 days, the 5 days after the video, and it was done, it was finished. Or at least the first version of it was, but then I pretty much remade the entire thing, and now it looks like this. I actually even have photos of the original version. To think, I was gonna record that like a week after that video. You guys would have seen it. You guys would have seen that version in the fully if I had not decided to work on it a little bit. See, I even have the old head here. It's much worse than this one. I decided to change it to the black-haired Goku. I thought that'd be better. So yeah, I think this is the best one I've made. Cause yeah, I did really put a bunch of effort into it. I said I was gonna put a bunch of effort into it. I've changed a bunch of things and I made it look way better. The other one looked so much worse. Just one problem I have with it is the eyes are a little too big, and it looks a little cartoonish, and it doesn't have as much detail as this one does. But I mean, this one would look worse, and plus this face is painted on, this one is drawn on with Sharpie, and so are these things in the hair, which make it look worse. Yeah, as you can see, it's like smudging and stuff, so it makes the skin like slightly grayer and paler. That's another thing, the skin is a little too pale, so it almost looks white on camera. Plus the logo, I think it's missing a little symbol there. The symbol here is missing something. It's I think there's one part missing here, that on the logo. So yeah, the clothes are fully removable. I'll show you later. But yeah, these clothes were really hard to make, honestly. Like this kind of material and this kind of material too was really stretchy, so cutting it up and sewing it together was a real pain. So yeah, I think the black hair suits this Goku a little better. And this one is supposed to be from the Namek saga, and yeah. Also, the other one had like these red parts on the shoes. I changed it to yellow because I then saw afterwards that these parts on the shoe and this part, the colors are actually swapped. So yeah, before, like, all the blue parts of the clothes were made entirely with felt, but now I decided to change the material, because I think it should definitely be a different material. Detail on the ear, it's kind of smudging and it looks purple because that was done on Sharpie. I didn't want to paint that, so that's kind of a problem. Plus the lip here, the mouth, it's smudging, or it's smudged. It wasn't done with Sharpie, but I messed it up a little when I was painting, and I can't really fix it now. Each bit of hair was done individually. It's all I used a reference from a couple of my figures. Yeah, I think the hair looks really good. Maybe I think this part of the hair is like missing a spike, so yeah. I had all the muscles and stuff that I saw. Maybe not all the muscles, I mean, there's some I left out, but I added as many as I could. And plus the hands are fully posable. They can fully open and stuff. Yeah, there's pipe cleaners in them. Yeah, now I'll show how it looks like with I'll take pieces of the clothes off and show you his different looks. Alright, so this is a look he has with the gi, with the shirt of the gi ripped off, almost ripped off. Yes, he has this look sometimes. Yeah, it's kind of a pain to change the condition of the clothes from say tattered to completely fine, because the clothes is actually really hard to put on and take off sometimes. Not this material, not the gi, because I mean it's kind of a soft, stretchy material, but this, it's not as stretchy as this is. So the blue parts of the clothes are really hard to put on and take off. Except, or at least just the shirt is, because I mean that's the only thing that really has to fit on. And yeah. Oh yeah, and I forgot to mention, I guess I should give credit to where I got this idea. Well, I got the idea on my own, but where I did take inspiration from, there's this channel called Vega's Creation, I believe. Yeah, he's made a lot of plushies, and yeah, and he's way better than me. But he also made a video where he showed Dragon Ball Z plushies that he made, and they were really good. So then I saw his Goku one, and I tried to make it like that one. At least before I did. When I was making that one, I took a lot of inspiration from his Goku to see what things that he did and that he didn't do. But after I remade it, I guess I started doing my own thing, using my own references, and yeah, so this version was pretty much done on my own. So then when I got the idea to make a Goku plush, I decided the thing I decided to do was to search up if any a Goku plush or a custom Goku plush to see if anyone's done it before the same way I plan to do it, and turns out someone has, which is how I found his channel. So this is what he looks like with just his blue shirt. I think this is a pretty cool look for him, because this is when how he looks when he goes Super Saiyan for the first time. So yeah, I think that's pretty cool. And I also have this ripped belt that I can put on him, so when he's really battle damaged, but I don't really feel like putting that on. I guess I'll put it on once he has his shirt off, but it's actually pretty funny to think. I used to really hate Dragon Ball for no reason at all. But then I watched Dragon Ball Super for the first time, or at least I was with my brothers while they were watching Dragon Ball Super. So then I stayed there for a bit, and when I got a little interested, so I stuck around for a bit and I started enjoying the show. Then I watched it from there. So yeah, I watched Dragon Ball Super first. I haven't been a fan of Dragon Ball Z for that long, only for about a year. So yeah. First I watched Dragon Ball Super, then I got into the older shows like Dragon Ball Z and Dragon Ball. I mean, not as much Dragon Ball, mostly just Dragon Ball Z. But yeah. And it's pretty funny to think how much I didn't like it before and how much I like it now. Yeah, and I do all these drawings of the Dragon Ball characters, and I watch a bunch of clips of Dragon Ball Z. You know, speaking of drawings, would you like to see an art video, you know, like I guess a kind of sketchbook tour? Like, would you guys like to see that? I mean, I am kind of in a struggle to get out content, so I don't know, I might just do it anyway. So yeah, if you guys like to see that, let me know in the comments if they're there. And another thing, have you guys seen the ending to Little Nightmares 2? So it's actually kind of funny. I've seen like two sides of the Little Nightmares fan base. I know there's a bunch of sides to a bunch of fan bases, but the two I've seen out of the Little Nightmares fan base is either game theorists you know, people who make theories on the game, and people who make gacha-like videos on the game. I mean, and like all these animations and cutesy stuff about it, which I think is a little weird. Especially the gacha-like videos. I really hate gacha-like videos. I think they can be really dumb. So, I'm bringing this up because I actually have an animation on the works. Yeah. I decided to try and animate the Little Nightmares 2 ending, so I might post that on this channel, if it's good enough, I guess. I'm planning to animate the entire ending of Little Nightmares 2, so hopefully it turns out good, and I'm actually just kind of worried that the game's going to be irrelevant by the time I'm actually done with it. I might show a sneak peek of it on the screen, who knows. I'm just hoping the game isn't irrelevant by the time I'm done, because I'm actually it might be irrelevant now, I don't know. So this is how he looks with his shirt off. I also think this is a pretty cool look. I used reference from a figure that I have. Yeah, it's definitely an improvement from the last plush that I made of Goku, or the first version of this. This is actually the same plush. That's why this is just a head. This is the same plush. So here are the shoes. They look pretty good, I think. But except for the obvious glue stains on here, these weren't, so they were glued. I was gonna make entirely new shoes actually, but these, you can see felt under there and stuffing, because this was actually the old pair of shoes for the other Goku. I actually decided to reuse them because I had a good shape for them before. So instead of making new ones, I decided to just put the new material over them. I didn't give them feet. I did give them feet, kind of, but these aren't feet. They aren't really detailed feet, you know, because they're going to be covered by the shoes anyway. I don't really care to have them not have shoes. Plus, it's ripping there, but I sort of sloppily sewed it together just so it can be there. I didn't really bother to put effort into the feet, I just sort of wanted it to be able to fit the shoes on. So yeah, this is a little awkward. Yeah, I mean, this part of the leg here looks really weird, but I didn't, that's because it was a different piece, you know? I didn't think the foot was long enough, and I thought it was going to be extended, so I decided to extend it and make this part of the foot be covered up by a shoe. So I want to make a difference. Plus it's ripping up a little. It's kind of a problem, but I probably won't end up fixing that. I had leg muscles, all that. I don't know how well the anatomy is though. Oh yeah, and I also have this look for Goku with closed battle damaged in this way. And either this one or with the blue or either this or the shirtless Goku is my favorite look for him. I even drew some art of a Goku like this with the base form hair and this kind of condition of clothing. If you guys are into Dragon Ball, you can comment what other Dragon Ball characters you'd like me to make. But one thing I don't want you to comment, what other anime characters you want me to make. That's not none of you better not comment what other anime characters I can make, because I don't like anime. Even though I like Dragon Ball Z, I don't want to be called an anime fan. Not at all. I mean, like, I'm not making Naruto, no characters from My Hero Injection, no characters from 2 Pieces, yeah, none of those. So, only Dragon Ball characters if you'd like to see that. I don't know if anybody who watches my videos is even into Dragon Ball, probably not. But, yeah.